Okay, once again, still working with Blender 2.60 here, and I'm just working with some Python stuff in the game engine. Um, so today we're going to look at how to find the position, the X and Y of the cursor within the game. So let's start off by making the cursor visible so we can see it. I'm going to create a new little script here. I'll call this mouse show, and I'll enable these formatting options, and I'm going to say import rasterizer, and then I'm going to say rasterizer dot show mouse is true. Okay, so now if I press, oh, I need to link that to something. I always forget to do that. Connect. So let's split the screen. We'll go to the logic editor here, and I'm gonna just I'm gonna attach it to the camera, and I'm gonna say always Python script r mouse show. Click that there, and now we can see the cursor while we're in game mode. Okay, so now that we can see that, let's print out its location. So let's create another script here. New, and we're going to say, in this case, import Blender Game Engine module. And to be proper, we should throw this inside a function. But I'm not going to in this case, just to show you that you don't need to do that. It all depends. Throwing in a function makes it easier if your script's going to be longer. But just to show you that it doesn't have to be inside a main function, we'll just say we're going to create our controller object here, and we're going to say it's the Blender Game Engine dot logic dot get current controller. So we created that object. Now we're going to say our mouse equals our controller dot sensors, and then we're going to give it a value here. We're going to give it a string. We'll call it mouse, and that's something we're going to create in the logic editor here. And then that's creating an object based on the mouse, and now we can say print, and this will print to our terminal screen that we've started Blender up in. And I'm going to say our mouse object that we just created, and we're going to say find its position 0, and that should be it if I spell everything right. There we go. But now we need to link something to that. So once again, it doesn't matter in this case what object we link it to. So I'll just do the camera again. I'm going to say a mouse sensor here, because it's going to look for a sensor called mouse, which is what it's labeled right here. So let's make that bigger. I pressed Control up arrow to bring that in. So in our script, when it looks for a sensor called mouse, it's what's ever labeled here. So, and we're probably going to pulse mode that, so turn that on. Now we'll say Python script, connect it here, and choose our new script, which I forgot to name. It's just called text in this case. Let's name it just to be proper. We'll call it mouse POS for mouse position. And changing it down here automatically changed it up here since it was already linked to it. So now we can turn on the game and move the mouse cursor around. You don't see anything, but if we bring up the terminal right here, should be printing out this information. Mouse POS, mouse. What I'm going to do here, just type in print, throw a string called mouse POS. That way I can see if I see that in the terminal, I know it's at least getting that far in the script. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Don't know what I'm doing wrong at this point. Import name, object controller. See, it started. We got the camera here. Really not sure what I'm doing wrong. Let's connect the always to this as well. Turn on pulse mode in that. Ah, now it's working. I guess you have to link an always as well. Oh, I know what I did. We don't have to connect that. We have to change this. We have it set right now to left mouse button, so it wasn't going to run the script until I clicked the left mouse button, and we can change that to mouse movement. So anytime the mouse moves, it will update that. Now I can move the mouse around. And if we look back at the terminal here, you can see it printed out our string, mouse position, and then gave it the mouse's position. Now, the mouse has two positions, up and down and left and right. Up and down is one position, left and right is another. So what we can do here is we can say comma, and we can say mouse dot position 1. So we have position 0 and position 1. Those are the two positions. So now I can start the game. I can move the cursor all around. And if we flip over to the terminal here, you can see the two positions. So that way you can know left, right, up, and down. And let's see, I can't remember off the top of my head which is which. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight across here. It's not going to be perfect. I'll Alt-Tab. And we can see that if we scroll up here, yes. So the position 0 is the left and right movement of the mouse, and that would make the position 1 up and down. So I'll save this script, I'll post it online, as well as this little script here. I'll post the blend file online and the script online. Check out the links in the description for those files. Visit filmsbychris.com. That's Chris with a K. There should be links in the description for that as well. And I just hope that you have a great day.
The goats say go to filmsbychris.com/Amazon to help support the site. Help us find the products that you want to buy. No extra cost to you, but help the site keep going. Thank you. Bye.